All right. Welcome to the Cryptocosm, your home to learn about how the blockchain and cryptocurrency is going to revolutionize the internet, our information, and definitely our money. So, hold on, let me just start this thing up. All right, cool. All right, just need to update some stuff. So, but today I was actually supposed to have a guest episode, but unfortunately, well, my guest had some client emergency and some other stuff going on, so so want to postpone it, which is fine. I'm cool with that. Hey, I understand. Hey, the workplace can be crazy, and dealing with clients can be stressful. So I can empathize that situation, and but I'm excited to just want to talk about Monero, and I would love to just talk about how to get to get the word Monero out into the mainstream, out into the general public place, whether you're in the United States or in the United Kingdom, or you're in Nairobi, Kenya, or you're here, or you're getting the word out here in Dubai. Um, for me, I just kind of like, wanted to talk about this because for some time, a couple of days ago, and even a couple of weeks before, I have been having conversations with some high level executives, some entrepreneurs, some CEOs. They definitely have been talking about cryptocurrencies, fintech, and obviously the idea, the topic always comes around investing. And well, one thing I'm sure you will understand is that people have two jobs. All right. Let me throw an example. Your first job is, you could be an accountant, you could be a copywriter, you could be an artist, you could also be an engineer. But their second job is to maintain and grow your wealth. All right. And the only way to do that is you got to have the right financial education, or you're investing in businesses or assets that increase your value and also put money in your pocket. So obviously, cryptocurrencies is in the picture, and the news is out there, whether good, bad, or ugly. And definitely Monero has this public image out in the open, and the power's not meant to be, and your government bureaucrats love to throw some negative light and also throw in some ugly stuff on Monero. But that is part of it. I mean, even Bitcoin has its reputation tarnished quite a bit and stuff. But even with all that too, the worst offender is the U.S. dollar. If you've been following the Finfluential podcast that I've been hosting, as well as the Cryptocosm, you know very well most of the criminality is conducted through the U.S. dollar. All right, so that argument, we can obviously set that aside. But I want to share my experience and about talking to people, getting the word of Monero out there, not only just in terms of buying Monero, using it as an investment vehicle, but not only just to hold it or hodl it for a long time, but also have this conversation of getting Monero accepted by businesses. And I think that is something to talk about. And many of us in the Monero community, we all need to kind of do our part, to get the conversation of Monero out into the world. And I love seeing that. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of Reddit. I mean, to me, it's sort of dumpster trash. I mean, just a lot of to me it's hard to follow and stuff. So I actually kind of weirdly prefer LinkedIn, you know, or Instagram, also Facebook at times. I guess it's just I guess for me as someone getting his foot into the marketing space, it's just one of the easier places to connect with, your average Joes and Janes out there. So I'm sure you'll hear a lot of conversation about Bitcoin or Ethereum or Shiba Inu or Doge or a lot of these NFTs kind of stuff. So that noise is out there. You don't get to hear a lot of conversation about decentralized finance or privacy. And as you know, privacy is a right. It is also a duty and obligation for us to protect ourselves, our information, our data from all kinds of nefarious third-party entities like the governments, big tech in Silicon Valley. So, having these conversations with especially some of these high-level folks or executives, it's just interesting for me that, there is a difference in terms of how we view money, what are the values that we have, the Gen Xers, the baby boomers, us. Now, for me, I'm a millennial. Then you got the Gen Zs. Each of us have different values when it comes to life, and also in terms of how we invest. I know that is something for us to be aware of. And I don't know, having this conversation when I talked about Bitcoin, talked about how to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum, and how we can, I guess, help some of these folks to move their fiat money into cryptocurrencies. And when I bring the topic of privacy coins and Monero, honestly, they don't really have obviously much knowledge about it. But one of the instinctive reaction to privacy coins is, would the government ban it? But I have to, of course, very well, in terms of the government or all these bureaucrats or politicians, they are really good at barking, but they don't have the bite. Not yet, but of course, I don't want to underestimate our opponents or these other entities, because they always try to find some way to stop privacy coins, or they try to regulate cryptocurrencies in some certain manner. But personally, for me, honestly, I wouldn't care. But again, it is important for us to be vigilant in these times, and especially for me, I'm on this journey to talk to some of these newbies or the older folks about the importance of not just moving your fiat cash, your wealth actually into just Bitcoin or Ethereum, but it's also important to have some of your investments, your assets allocated into Monero or any other privacy coins. I mean, just for your safety, to be able to have diversity in terms of your investments, So that's a conversation I like to showcase to some of these I guess Gen Xers or some of these high executives or small CEOs who have multiple businesses. So yeah, because one of the things I had this conversation is they have been successful in businesses, and they do have some wealth, and they know and there's one particular person, he has some connections with some folks who have definitely a lot of wealth, and some of them have so much money, not only just in Dubai or in the United States, or also in India too. I mean, there are some people in India who hold a lot of money. I mean, we are talking about uh, millions, even some of them also billions too. But some of the amount is black money, gray money, white money. So but I wouldn't care. But I mean, to me, uh, the word black money has a different meaning for all kinds of people. But the thing is that there are folks out there, they don't want to hold a lot of cash because, as you know, they are aware that inflation is going high. It is coming. You and me, we know it's coming. It's happening. Even the regular Joes and Janes out there, they're seeing the prices of, and I got these coffee loyalty cards or whatever. But, your groceries are going up. Many of your necessities are going up. So they're seeing that, and they don't know how to articulate it in words or intellectually, but they instantly know, hey, something is wrong. So that's why you see a lot of interest into cryptos, or even some other assets out there. So I guess the point is having this conversation with this guy, and he was telling me he knows some of these people, they want to move, they need help. All right, the funny part, they need help moving fiat into cryptocurrencies. I was pretty surprised by it, him saying that, but he also would he would want to move that. They don't care whether, even though it's not just cryptocurrencies, but also they're interested in moving the money into gold and silver too. But I think what is interesting is that their concern is not about making high returns and all that stuff. Their concern is, maintaining that wealth. I think that was an interesting what do you say? Thought, and I was pretty surprised that they just want their money, their wealth, whatever, to be stable for the long run. So so definitely I had this conversation not just about Bitcoin or Ethereum, but also Monero too. And I mean, right now it is sort of stabilizing. It's lower, but many of us know there is incredible opportunity when it comes to Monero, and we're also aware of the price suppression that's taking place. But we know that the power is not meant to be. They cannot hold it for so long, and there is incredible opportunity when it comes to moving our money into Monero. During this conversation, I also did talk about the importance of privacy, and obviously, look, I'm not. I haven't figured out what's the right approach or messaging we need to, convey to the public about the importance of Monero, how it can be used to not only protect your privacy, but also protect your wealth, but also can be used for everyday peer-to-peer business transactions. So this is something I want to share with, to the Cryptocosm, the Cryptoverse out there, to keep keep the word of Monero out there, and let's figure out a way to continue to improve our messaging and refining our marketing message, our public image to the general public. And I'm confident and I'm excited for great things to come, and I know the best is yet to come when it comes to Monero and the privacy coins. So, but anyways, yeah, that's my message, and I hope it inspires you. I hope it resonates with you. So, anyways, I gotta go. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.